boy's name is Felix Talo Sanyo. He is from Burkina Faso, and he's 4 years old. But I decided to sponsor a child because God was speaking to my heart about it. And when I looked at the pictures on the table and saw that little face looking up at me, I just knew that he was the one that I was to take.
I sponsor Prince Amunu, and he is a wonderful little kid, and I chose to sponsor him for many reasons, and I love to write to him, and I love that he writes to me. He recently sent me a letter about his dental checkup and how the money that I sponsor to him goes so that he can have stuff that he's never been able to have in his past, like school supplies and dental checkup and stuff. So it's really it's a good feeling to know that that he has that chance to be able to have that.
She is so sweet. She sends the most beautiful letters, and she always draws pictures, and I have them all over my refrigerator like I do for my grandkids. At first I wasn't sure I wanted to do this, but I went through and I looked at all those little faces, and some of them look so sad, and that's how I picked her.
And her name is?
Diana Nova.
And where is she from?
Colombia.
What's it been like for you to sponsor her?
Wonderful. Wonderful. She writes such letters of encouragement, and she's just like, I think, 8 or 9, and how much she enjoys my letters and how much the Lord means in her life. And that's wonderful, because I know these kids have nothing, and that our money that we send means so much to them.
I started sponsoring Robert from Tanzania when I was about 16 years old, and he was 9. It's actually been really fun to kind of grow up with him. I felt like we were both kids at the same time. Then Chad and I got married, and so we both have been part of writing letters to him and seeing the hardships he's gone through. But it's still so positive at the same time. It's been really fun to just get to know somebody, knowing a different culture, and knowing that we're making an impact in his life. Recently, we just started sponsoring another little girl, Jessa May from the Philippines, who has the exact same birthday as Samantha. So we thought it would be a good way to involve the children, and she knows that she shares a birthday with her, and it's fun to write letters with her. And I think it's easier for us to know how to connect with someone that age, and to know how to talk to her, and the fun things we explain, like the seasons that we experience here, and
What do they have?
Yeah,
Climate and everything.
so we think that's the best way to get the kids involved in it too.
We sponsor 4 kids. We have Rathapham in Thailand, Jonathan in Honduras, Jerusalem in Ethiopia, and Shalon in Rwanda. It's neat to see the different ages and how they write. When we first started sponsoring Rathapham, we could tell that somebody at Compassion wrote letters for him. Now that he's a little bit older, he's started to write his own letters. Shalon is a little older, and she writes her own letters. And it's fun to get to know the kids.
So we started sponsoring Azumi a couple years ago, and she's from Peru. And when we first started sponsoring her, we were real adamant about writing her letters and really just showing her God's love. And it was such a blessing to us to see her grow. She's only 7 years old, and to draw pictures to us. And even though she can't necessarily write yet, her tutor writes for her, and it's just been an amazing experience seeing her grow throughout the years. And then we decided to sponsor Yoel, and Yoel is from Bolivia, and he's 2 years old. And we weren't sure if we were going to be able to write with him, which kind of made us sad at the beginning, because we wanted to have that relationship with him. But come to find out, his mother wrote us, and we've been writing with his mom back and forth, and that has been an amazing experience because we get to see it from her point of view and just how grateful she is for us, and just to see her heart. And she thanks us for choosing Yoel to be a part of our family. And so God has really just blessed us through the whole process, and we've seen just how writing with them has been such a great thing on our end, but I'm sure, hopefully, God uses it to touch them, and that they hear that they're loved, they hear that Christ died for them, they hear that, someone cares for them and is praying for them every day. And so it's just been an amazing experience to see these two grow.
I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hola, soy de Ecuador. Thank you. Thank you. 감사해요, sponsor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sponsor.